Okay, I'm out here right after Christmas, December 26th here, and I'm hunting a new spot here. Um, Old cemetery, about 100 yards over this hill up here. And this hillside runs for probably about a quarter mile, somewhere in that range, maybe a little over. And up here is old houses, things like that. Goes all the way back, looking at the old historical pictures in here. You can see paths coming from over these hills. If you go this direction for a quarter mile, this is all a hill that comes down in the old industrial area downtown here. Actually got a road right down here. So I'm hunting this hillside, just skirting right along the old Eau Claire area out here. But the old photos and that show paths crisscrossing all back and through here. And I got my third signal here. I found a regular Lincoln penny here, with about 3 inches down. It's getting a crackly 74 up to 80, and about 3 inches down. I don't know. That's an old token, I know that. Might be an old transit token. See if I can't get it cleaned up a little bit here. Okay. Says Eau Claire ECT Company. So it will be Eau Claire Transit. And it's not going to clean up real good. So we'll give you a quick picture of it, and then we're going to keep on hunting in here. I'm finding old bean cans and things like that. But once we get it cleaned up at the end here, we'll give you a little wrap up. Let's see on the back side here. School token. Good for one something or other. So I'm going to keep on moving, see what else we can find out of here. I'll show you this cleaned up at the wrap up. Still working this area. I got that token, bus token right up in there. Picked up some clad change going down through here, all dating in the 70s. And right over here I got an 80 to an 81, and well, this is one big bullet. This is the lead out of a bullet. It's like it's huge. Like a 45, something like that. And it's big. Looks like it's a copper clad. It's a big dog. Got a little bit of wood in there on the tip here, so that's a pretty cool find. Fired 45 maybe, somewhere in there. Go find us another target. That magic number right in that 81 to 83 down in here, and I'm still working this hillside here. You can see a lot of the old town down below here. Like I said, there's a lot of trails. Looking back in the old archives down at the library and doing my research, a lot of trails. A lot of these trees back in the late 1800s weren't even on this hillside. I mean, they were gone. But you can see all kinds of trails crisscrossing all over the place, all heading to the downtown area here, the old industrial area. And I just got an 81 to 83 here. I think I got me some silver, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that up and see what we got here. Oh, Merc. Yeah, definitely a Merc. 1941. Nice. First silver of the day. We'll definitely take that one. 1941. Boy, that's in good shape too. I want to get it all rubbed up and everything. So let's go see if we can find some more silvers out here. That's a nice one. Very cool. Okay, you guys just saw me pick that 41 Merc right up out of here. And I'm rescanning this hole. Another nice signal down in there. I might have had a little Merc spill going on here, so let's see if we can get that out of the hole. Like I said, I just pulled that Merc up out of here. All right, you can see that. Just pulled that Merc up out of there. Let's see where this one's at. Should be right in here somewhere. Check that hole. Right there. Let's see what we got. Oh, looks like we got another one. See right here? My gosh. Yeah, looks like a Merc spill. Very cool. There it is. 2 Mercs out of 1 hole. Another 1941. Very nice. We'll take them. A couple of Mercs falling up out of the hole here. Let's see if we can get these side by side. Pretty sure that we're gonna find some more silvers down in here. There they are. 41, 41. We'll take those sisters home with us. Go find some more. Okay, about 3 inches down here, I was getting that 74, 73 was jumping back and forth down in here. It was only about 3 inches deep, and I just pulled up my first Wheatie of the day. I don't know, I can't make out the date on it. Hopefully it'll show up on here. Not too bad a shape. But then again, it's not cleaned up either, so let's see what we got here. 1944, I think it is. Oh, boy, I do that a couple of times a day. And hang on to nothing. There's old Abe. There's the backside. Can't make out the date unless you guys can see it on there, but it looks like a 44, I think. Like I said, got her cleaned up. I might have to scrub her down pretty good at home, but it looks like a 1944. But we'll let you know. Let's go find some more targets. I got another 83 down in here. Slammed right on there. I've got a couple of signals over here I'm going to dig also that are scoring really nice. But I'm still just in this area, right down in between those 2 trees right there is where I got that Merc spill. Wheat penny just past this little clump here. Made my way up, now I'm coming back in this direction here, and I just got, I think it's another silver. You see her right down in there. There she is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh geez, that could be a barber. God, I can scratch that up. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's gonna be a barber. Oh yeah, 1916. Right there. I don't have any water on me. Okay, boy, this is turning into a great hunt. I'm not going to clean that up any farther. That's a barber. Definitely a barber. 1916. And doesn't look like a mint mark on there. I don't want to clean that up any farther than that. 1916 barber. Geez, I am having a great day. Let's go see if we can find some more of this out here. But that's nice. Far out. Oh, I might be in a honey hole here. Let's see what else we can get out here. A signal that was bouncing around here between that 53 as high as 55 and that, and I think I found myself a nickel here. Haven't pulled it up yet to see what we got. I'm thinking it's probably going to be one of the regular Jeffies. Yeah, there he is, George. My fault. Oh yeah. Let's see a date on there. Excuse me. I am running out of time here and I need to get home, and signals just keep on popping up and it's making it difficult for me to get out of here. I can't see a date on that. Let's see if it comes through on the camera here. No, can't make it out. So once I get it home, get it cleaned up, I mean, we'll show it at the wrap up. I think it's like probably 1960s, 70s, somewhere in there. It's been down there a while. Can't make out. Oh, there it is. 1964. All right, not bad for a last target. I got to get out of here, or I'm gonna get late. So we'll see you at the wrap up. Thanks for coming along. Finished up this real quick hunt here. Just out for 2 hours. Had to get back home, give my daughter a ride to work. And I hit a nice spot. I've been looking at this spot for quite a while. I mean, I just hadn't had enough time to get in there and hunt around and see what's in there. I think I'm going to be heading back in there again tomorrow. I did very well in there for 2 hours hunting around. A lot of mason jar lids. I mean, a lot of these suckers. I mean, they're everywhere in there, which is good. I mean, hunting that hillside in there, we definitely like to find those spots where it could possibly be a virgin area, and it goes for about a quarter mile, right past the downtown area. Hillside that has a ton of paths in it, going back and forth. You know, looking at the old vintage pictures and that of the city, you can see all the paths up and down these hillsides. Like I said, it's maybe at the widest 200 yards, maybe at the widest spot, but it goes for about a quarter mile. And way back when, they had cut all the trees out of there and had paths crisscrossing from the upper wards, I guess they call it here, down to the industrial area where everybody worked way back at the turn of the century, into the, you know, up to the modern times and stuff like that. There's still a few paths back down in there, but boy, I tell you, a lot of mason jar lids. I've been getting these here today. This was down inside here. It's definitely definitely a mason jar. I mean, this might be the newer type, but for some odd reason, you can see around the rim here a lighter brown. They had stuck these down in there and had those porcelain pieces that were underneath it. You can see one right here that has this brown covering, but it's really, really thick. It only goes in so far. So I know there's another porcelain piece inside here up underneath this. So I got to pull all these pieces out of there. I collect these. I save them up and sell them and stuff. I mean, a little bit of the trash. I didn't bring it all inside here. I didn't want to get a lot of junk in the house here. You all know what that is. Old sardine lid. Found one of these keys. It'll be in an upcoming video here. Found one of these sardine keys out in the middle of the woods where I found those 2 old license plates way back when. A little bit of modern change. Got a couple of pennies. These are like in the 70s. This nickel here was the last target I dug. You saw me dig that up, 1964. A couple of quarters. This one's the 70s. This is a newer state quarter. Old trigger off of a cap gun. Been getting a lot of cap gun parts here lately. And right here I got a big, I want to say that's a 45. Big piece of 45 lead.
Just a lid.
Okay, Grandpa's busy, sweetie. I'll be in just a second, okay? So I got a big piece of lead, and I'm thinking that's a 45. An Eau Claire transit token. See if we can get a close up of that. Don't know the age of that. I think this one here may go back to the 40s and 50s. I mean, it's school token, one city fair. Good for one city fair. You got, let's see, Eau Claire Transit Company, Eau Claire Transportation Company. That was a neat one. I've got another Eau Claire Transit token that's different from this one here, and they're both really cool. And that, like I said, I think this one goes in the 40s and 50s back back in the day, so that was pretty neat. And got myself some good silver today. I mean, it was an awesome day, really awesome. Now all of this stuff that I found, I mean, it wasn't in that big a section. When I first got in there, I started hitting stuff right off the bat. So I hunted maybe a 50-yard square, 30-yard square, somewhere in there area before I had to hurry up and get my butt home. And I got some nice ones out of there. I mean, some real nice ones. This is 1944 Weedy. Only Weedy I got, 1944. But that was pretty cool. I mean, kind of gnarled up, but I'll get it cleaned up and everything. 2 Mercs. 2 Mercs out of there, 1941, 1943, both out of the same hole. Found both of them. One went about 20 feet downhill, got the wee penny out of there, and then I kind of swung around and came back up around to the top side where I found these 2 Mercs in the same hole. About 20 yards up the hill, pulled out that 1916 Barber. And I think I nicked it. I got a scratch across it. You see right there out of his eye. I mean, it's not bad, but there's still a scratch in there. And I don't see a mint mark on that one. White filly. Nice to see him come out of the ground. So I'm going to head back in there tomorrow and see what else I can get out of there. We're supposed to, and it's snowing up here. I mean, on that hillside, it's kind of neat. There's not a whole lot of snow on the hill as compared to the parks and stuff like that where we've been hunting. So, I mean, the digging's real easy. It hasn't frozen down in there. And tomorrow we're supposed to be in the 30s again, but we've got snow and drizzle coming in on us. So hopefully it's not going to affect it too bad. It's supposed to be like 30, 32 degrees. So we're going to get in there tomorrow and see what else I can get out of there. It's nice with all these leaves and everything and the weeds being trampled down now with the winter. Makes it a lot easier hunting. So thanks for coming along on the hunt, and like and subscribe, and we'll see you all down the road on the next hunt. Bye now.